Alright, military-grade technology is attacking the internet connection. And the reason? The person in charge of 5132 is moving the vehicle with his mate. That's the reason for the internet connection being disabled on the phone. There you go. See? That's the reason for the internet connection being disabled on the phone. Instructions given on command signal, military-grade technology, and that's their vehicle right there. You guys just noticed the military-grade technology being used to disable the internet connection of the phone. And that's a distraction technique. Also, attacking the Xbox game console is another distraction technique. This is the person in charge of 5132 West 24th Street, Laramie, Cicero, Illinois, 60824. This vehicle is brought and paid for with insurance policy fraud money. That's right. And that's why they're hiding this vehicle away from camera view. It is well hidden behind the trees, and I had to move my camera to the side of the building. And this is the reason for the internet connection being disabled. There you go. And they are gonna be delivering the white envelopes as well. Let's see what he's up to. So there's constant movement, and this is what they were waiting for. This is what they were waiting for. Again, they are hiding behind the tree, see? They're hiding behind the tree. That's pretty much their MO. And he's back in there. He even left the gate open. That's how quickly he is moving to avoid the camera. There he goes. That's the person in charge of 5132. No job, no school. There they go. And yet they can afford several vehicles that they have on hand, brought and paid for with insurance policy fraud money. That's the reason the phone was disabled as far as the internet connection. Military-grade technology, Army apparatus, tracking signal scanner device, very aware of my location and activities, instructions given on command signal, and obviously can transmit and transfer high-level frequency electromagnetic field waves shock treatment to the brain. Alright, so they're there. They already accomplished going inside the vehicle. And the mule, I don't know if the mule is still there. Yeah, he's still there. He just raised his head. He hides from time to time behind the porch railings at 5130. See? He's there. He's there. 5130. Okay, you guys just witnessed the truck is still there. The gray truck is still there. But instructions given to hide the vehicle. Look at all the parking spaces they have, and they are instructed to hide the vehicle away from camera view. There you go. And they're gone. See? That's simple. So let's check again the internet connection. Let's have another go at it, and that's the time. Surprise, surprise, now the internet connection works. It's a miracle. It's a miracle, I tell you. This military-grade technology is being used on civilians of unsolved murder cases of identity theft Medicaid. Town of Cicero Mayor Larry Dominic, open for business, utilizing migrants, children, senior citizens, babies. The little baby ride-along continues at 5130 and 5132. See? If you guys want to be part of history in the making, that's right, military-grade technology being used on civilians. It is posted as a national security threat for this reason, and the victims are preconditioned at home to respond to the daily plan attacks. There's a reason why. Oh, look at that. There's a senior citizen. There's a senior citizen involved as far as the white envelopes as well. So they're all coming out to join the mule. They're all coming out to join the mule, and they're all participating in the white envelope at 5130. See that? So he's getting his cut because this senior citizen, he lives in the neighborhood that, of course, he's going to be doing business. And he's there for his cut and his share. See that? Open for business. See that? That's how that works. And you guys witnessed the internet connection disabled as far as military-grade technology. And it's very important that the victims respond to the daily plan attacks. See that? Because the police officers will document this over time as a history of mental health issue illness. This is the front cover-up to avoid any suspicion once the victim becomes ill from long-term electronic harassment radiation levels. The bathroom. See? See that? While washing dishes, while preparing my meals. See that? And I have to put a safety latch just in case family members arrived early to avoid family conflict, emotional distress, anxiety, disbelief, mistrust, anger. See? So I'm trying to be mindful of my family's, to avoid any type of problems, of course. And the dollar store owner is instructed to park right there as bait, focus, follow, attention span. No delivery. He's just instructed to park there as bait, focus, follow, attention span. Let me zoom out. Away from opposite direction. 5130. See? So they're utilizing as much as they can distractions. Alright, we're moving on. And as you can see, they are clearly hiding from camera view all the way in the corner. See that? 5130 West 24th Street in Laramie, Cicero, Illinois 60824. The individual, the mule, is the guy wearing the beige pants with a white shirt. I'm not sure if he changed. No, he still got the same clothes on. We followed him all the way to the corner. There you go. Town of Cicero Police Department, harassment. This is instructions given. These police officers are involved in criminal activity. They are instructed to create a distraction. So that's why he was moving at high speed, and they are called from time to time to create a diversion, a distraction. We have the police officer on hand at 4:49 p.m. Thursday, July 3rd, 2025. Let's mark that down. Town of Cicero Police Department, harassment. All right. Okay, that's what we got so far. We are moving on at 4:49 p.m. They're going to be there for quite some time. See? They're working on the product. They're working on the product. That's why they're there. And this is a reload, by the way. The guy with the beige pants and white shirt, he has returned for the reload. And the senior citizen is accompanying him on command signal. He was in the basement with Grandma, and he was clearly instructed to meet with the mule on the porch. 5130 West 24th Street, Laramie, Cicero, Illinois 60824. Murder plot continues electronically, of course, and that's the reason for the brain attacks, distractions, and the police officer in the area harassment. There you go, folks. All right, moving on.